I'm doing the baby names I love but won't be using tag. So picking out a baby name is very hard and stressful. You're essentially picking out a name for somebody to give somebody for the rest of their life. And I know that when I was pregnant with Lily, I watched a ton of videos like this and it definitely helped me out. So maybe this might help you out too if you're pregnant, or it could just be entertaining. I'm going to share both boy and girl names. Most of the names on this list were ones that we had chosen for Lily and still wanted to use for the baby number 2 but didn't end up using. I know with Lily we had really struggled to agree on a name. It was a hard process. I tend to go for more of the unique and nature themed names. Cody really likes the sweet and simple name. We already have a name chosen for baby number 2. We had this picked out pretty much since we found out we were having a girl. I'm going to include the boy names I love too, just to include it. I am pretty positive this is going to be my last pregnancy, but I never want to say never on that. I figured it would be fun to share some of our other picks with you guys. Okay, so first name on the list is Opal. I had this picked out from the book Because of Winn-Dixie. I also really like the gemstone. The gemstone is so pretty. This was a strong contender when I was pregnant with Lily. This was actually our backup if the name Lily hadn't worked out, which it obviously did. But yeah, we really like the name Opal. It's very old-fashioned and you don't really hear that name all that often. But that's kind of what I liked about it, and yeah, we had chosen Opal. We both agreed on this name, actually. Truex. So if you have watched NASCAR or know anything about NASCAR, you probably know this name. Cody's favorite driver is Martin Truex Jr. He really likes the name Truex. We had picked this out for a boy, and if baby girl wasn't a girl, we would have probably used this for a boy name, actually. And yes, it just didn't end up working out. I think it's very unique. You wouldn't hear anybody else with this name. You could use True as a nickname, and again, wouldn't hear anybody else with this name. And I just think it is cute. It was growing on me. At first, I was like, "There's no way I would name a baby after NASCAR," but yeah, it was growing on me for a little while. And yeah, if we had a boy, we probably would have picked this. Lotus. So this was after the flower, and it's very exotic and a unique name that I've never heard from anybody. I've never heard anybody with this name. I also really like the meaning behind Lotus. It means spiritual growth, which would just be so pretty to name a girl. Forest. So when I found out I was having another fall baby, I wanted to do another naturey fall themed. I saw this name on a baby list and really liked it for a boy name. It's just very cute, very nature themed. Again, didn't end up having a boy, so. Sage. So this is very gender neutral. You can use this for both a boy or a girl. I looked up this meaning and it means wise, and I just think it's a very naturey, cute baby name. Marigold. So this was after a flower. We had actually talked when we found out we were having another girl if we wanted to continue with the flower themed names, and this was on the top of our list. You can use Mary or Goldie as a nickname for this. When I think of a marigold, I think of like a bright, happy flower, very sunshiny yellow flower. But ultimately, we decided we weren't going to continue with the flower themed name, so. But we didn't end up using this, but it is a very pretty name. Emerson. So we had this picked out because of Ralph Waldo Emerson. I have quite a bit of his work. I love his poetry. This can also be used as a boy or a girl name, and and we had picked this out for Lily too. We had talked about this as a name for Lily and just didn't end up using it. Violet. So my favorite color is purple, and this is such a sweet and girly name. Again, this is a flower, and I did want to use this for baby number 2, but Cody just didn't agree. Felix. So I saw Felix on a baby name list and I just fell in love with it. I think it's a very cute name for a boy. I don't know anybody named Felix, so it is unique. So yeah, I would totally choose that for a boy. Ruby. So this was after the gemstone. This is a sweet and simple name which Cody likes, and we just decided we weren't going to do a gemstone name, but this is really cute and I love the gemstone. I think it's so pretty. Atticus. So this is picked out from To Kill a Mockingbird. If you were in high school, you probably were forced to read this book. I know I was. But when I saw this name, I just instantly fell in love, and I always told myself that if I ever had a boy, I would name him Atticus. I also have a collection of work from the Canadian poet Atticus, and his work is just so beautiful. If you haven't read it, I definitely recommend it. I just really love this name, and I always told myself I would use it, but didn't end up having a boy, and I guess it kind of worked out anyway because Cody does not like this name. That is all of our baby names that we didn't end up using, and we're probably never going to use. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.